Hi everybody, welcome to part 2 tutorial. This character we are going to model a texturing now. If you are new to the channel, subscribe the channel and if you like the video give a like button, and if you want to create any new material or new character or anything need to be designed, put it in the description so I will design a new thing. Okay, let's go into the video. Now after creating this tutorial after creating this character, so we can do one backup for this before doing the texturing. Okay, what I'm going to do, press shift D to duplicate the character, right click to cancel, press M to move to the new collection. So I'm going to create a new collection and make it as backup, and I click OK. Now let's move to the new collection in the backup that copy. So I'm going to unselect this one for not need to do the rendering on while doing the rendering section. Okay, that is just a backup for before doing anything. Okay, now I'm going to create a new textures, press using the key, and I'm going to give it as body. Okay, and I'm going to move up. This one is the first thing which one we are going to give Z, and go to the material preview. Okay, now default it's assigned as everything as black. Okay, what I'm going to do is go to the object, go to the solid view, select this thing, press L to select, select this one, press Ctrl L to select. So now I is selected, so other things everything is going to be, and we missed out one thing, this Irish, Ctrl L. Okay, now these two is selected, other thing everything going to be a body texturing parts. So I do one thing, press Ctrl I to invert select all the object. Okay, and I'm going to select the body and I'm going to assign. Now when I go to the material preview now and go to the object mode, now you can able to view our body as created with this new texturing output. So I go back to the again solid view, I save it once again, and go to the object mode, select everything. Okay, let me apply the texturing and mirroring the final. Okay, now go to the shading option. Now our creature is here. Okay, now I'm going to give the multiple coloring for this using the node texturing. Right click here, shift A here, go to the texture, go to the Voronoi texture and select this one here, then right click, shift A and search for the color ramp. You can select the color ramp. Here we are going to give a different type of designs for the color ramps, right? Okay, now select this one. Before that we can do one thing, select this, press Ctrl T to open a mapping section and make it as object instead of generator. Okay, now why I have created this is the mapping which will scaling, and it gives down for the each UV unwrapping thing. So you while you press Ctrl T, if this one is not working for you, go to the preference and go to the add-on section and search for the node. Here you have to select all these three things: Wagner, present, arrange. So these nodes, it will that Wagner it create automatic, Ctrl T it will give the mapping nodes. Okay, now I'm going to select this color as fact. Okay, I'm going to add this one to the base color. You can able to view that noise texture which one is doing like this different colors. I'm going to constant, and no, let it be linear only for timing, so you can see which one is creating the more darkness for you, for us. Control Z, set, save it. Okay, better we can go by, instead of color we can go by the distance between the, for the dark parts. Okay, we can do the scaling for that. Okay, instead of I go like this, and we can go for constant view, how it looks. Yeah, this looks better for this particular texturing, right? Now we can increase the scaling size too, I think. We can make it like this. Let me change some settings as per our requirement. So first one is better for circle, right? So we can increase the scaling towards this, everything, select everything and make it as 5, and reduce the we can make it this one as normal one, and we can reduce the scaling slightly down, can increase one by one. Which section is good, we can do that. Okay, this looks better compared to other thing. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, now this body color I am going to make it change now to some other color. Let me make it as orange. So we can make it as orange, but I feel this is having the light. Let we give light orange. Light orange, and this is light orange. So we can make it one more thing also. We can give it a, make it a color is alpha. Alpha we can reduce. Okay, you can give it light a bit like this. And this one we are going to give it as more dark. No. Fine, I got a better idea for this. Now we can make it, this one is more lighter, but it doesn't okay, we can give the color as white, slightly white. And with this one we can give it as color as same orange. Okay, using this, what I'm going to do is, now I'm going to create a subsurface color. I'm going to make it the same color. Okay, I'm going to increase the surface color. Okay, now our character looks better. So now we are going to give the bones for this. Okay, for roughness skin, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to select these everything. Okay, I'm going to move this one a little bit tightly here, and I'm going to duplicate this, Shift D, and create a bump node using Shift A, and search for the bump, and select this one, and I take the same for the vector because the scaling should be the same, and I will give it as height, and this normal is going to the normal. Now you can able to see it's coming, everything is going in the punch, so I don't want that, it need to come out, so I selected the invert and I'm going to increase the scaling. So it's created the bump here, and I'm going to reduce the strength for that. And I'm going to increase more scaling for that, it looks better. Okay, now our character is here we have given the options. So instead of constant, we can go for the linear only, it looks better, I feel. Yeah, it looks nice. Some patches in the corner of the dark, and we can play with this around how to affect this one for us. Okay, fine. And we are now, what we are going to do is we are going to create a roughness for this using the same distance map node. I'm going to select this distance, I'm going to give it as roughness, and we see how it looks. Fine, instead of doing this, I do one thing, I unselect this one, and I move like this here, one more thing, so we can arrange it easily, the alignment. Press Ctrl space to zoom it in, and move like this, move like this, select this and move like this, select this, go up, select this, go down. So I'm going to do it one more, Control D to Shift D to duplicate this, and select this one, and I'm going to control instead of the duplicating, go for the Shift A and search for the color ramp node, and put it here, distance make it as factor, and color go to as roughness. Now using this we are going to play now, so I'm going to use the same vector is to join this texture to match around all the scalings and everything. Okay, now you can able to see some valuation is here for the roughness and everything, so I'm going to add it. Okay, now our character looks a little bit shiny. Can able to view, can able to see this. Yeah, yeah, this looks full shiny, I feel, so I make it increase the so you want to see this, press control double click, control shift and double click this to preview the color changes, but it's not coming exactly. Just a minute, sir. better we can see like this is the better thing. When we increase, the shining is getting increased when it's closer. Okay, so what I'm going to do is so I'm going to reverse this action to shine it in between the roughness. Actually, that what we have given that option for strength, na, that one I'm going to that bump inside the bump I have given the shine now. It's not coming from out, it's coming from inside now. Okay, our thing is ready. One thing here now. Okay, I'm going to turn on the studio lighting and select this GZ to move towards up here. Okay, and I go to the render view, go to the cycle. Instead of that, I go for Eve. Sorry, I go for cycle and go to the render view. Let's see how it comes. I save it before doing that. Okay, fine. Should I increase this one for make it more shiny and see how it looks? So instead of this, we can go for the Eve. So that rendering always makes good response compared to cycle. So let me create one light. Go to the sunlight, G to move, and auto rotate. And here we are going to do Shift D to duplicate an x-axis and auto rotate. I don't know, I just delete this one and I just GZ and move towards here. Scale it tightly down. GZ, okay. So I'm going to increase the sun power because it looks dark. Go to this object, go to the bulb and increase the brightness. I make it as 10, enter, and 10, enter. So now we can able to view the object, but it looked like rough actually, so we can change that one. So I'm going to reduce this 5 better. I think 5 is the good thing for viewing. I'm going to change it as 5 and I'm going to view the modeling. Okay, fine, but it looks very rough, but we want a little bit shine, so I'm going to go to the shading option again. I'm going to select the object and I'm going to change this settings. So now okay, a little bit shiny came now. Okay, and this bump also I'm going to reduce it a little bit more, a little bit less. Okay, now looks fine. I think strength. Okay, now the character looks fine. And let me go for the render view. For rendering, press F12. Sorry, no camera found. Fine. Right click and sorry, Shift A go to the camera and go to this particular angle. So before that I select this, go to the object, press 2 on the keyboard and select these edges, E to extrude, tightly down up, and select these edges, control B to bevel, and I make it bevel like this, and go to the object view and right click shade smooth, and I'm going to give the color for this less, and it's not an emission, so I'm going to change it to principal shader. Oops. uh, yeah, I'm selected correctly only. Go to this and untap this. I just remove it. I add a new. Okay, this I'm going to make it as. Oops, sorry. I'm going a little bit dark and go to object. Select a U to unwrap. Press Ctrl Shift N to recalculate normals. Okay. Ctrl Shift N and outside. I do one thing. Press. I just delete this. Go to the object and delete this. Okay. And I press Shift S, Shift A, and create a plane, fresh plane, and I scale it up. And go to object. I select these edges, E to extrude in Z axis. Select these edges, Control B to bevel. Okay, Control shade smooth. These are the shadows which comes from the character, right? Going to the render view. On this options, depth filters. That will let it be the same. Okay, we'll go for this angle. Press Ctrl Alt 0 to go to the camera view angle. Press N and go to the tool. Sorry, go to the view and lock the camera view and open the camera view like this. Press F12 to create a rendering view. So let me see. Yeah, it looks fine, but you can able to see that it's background, that shadows, it looks totally different. Okay, what I'm going to do for that is, now this angle is good, and we are going to do some more coloring also for this, adding the one more some vertex paint options. Okay, I will guide you how to do that. So before that, let me fix this dark shadow for this. Normals, auto smooth. Here we have created this object. Okay, fine, this angle is better, fine. Okay, do one thing, Shift D and axis, and go to the 7 and rotate it like this angle. Okay, now it looks better, fine. Okay, let me go for the texture painting now. Go to the solid view, material preview, and let me go for the another texturing model. Select this, go to the texture paint and go to the vertex select option here and press Ctrl space to make it big. Now press, go to the vertex paint, go to the vertex select all vertices and go to make it black, and we are going to model here like this some thing. I'm going to make it dark here. And I'm going to give some coloring here also. And here in the nose items, okay, and we are going to give some darkness here also, the items. So I will tell you why we are doing this. Okay, yes, Control Z. I think we should, for us, we should not create there actually. Let it come here only. I go to edit mode. Sorry, I do one thing. I go back to modeling mode, go to object outside, and I hide everything for now. Now we can go to the again texturing paint, press Ctrl space, go to this, go to the vertex paint. I think where we discontinued, it's continuing the same. Okay, now we can make the painting like this. So this painting is which will be useful for us. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to some coloring here, and it will be this one dark like this. So I have some darkness here and some for the legs. And some for this top lines. And some for here. Okay, fine. We have added some vertex texturing here. So back to the object modeling layout, go to the shading. Now what we are going to do is, now we can add one more textures here for doing a mix shader. Okay, so I go for the right click, sorry, press Shift A and search for the okay, press Shift A. So let me search by menu, vertex color. You can select this one and press Shift A and Shift A, and you can search for color ramp. So color ramp node, then go to the search and mix RGB. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to mix this. Just a second, we are going to mix like this. color, you can select this fix, select this one vertex color, so mix, go for multiply, select multiply. Now we are going to sorry, just a minute, I go to shift and search for oops. Okay, let me try this one. Select this. Okay, and, okay, we have did something technical thing, so I will fix this now. Press shift A, search for again for mix RGB node and select this one and make it as fact here and one thing here and make it as multiply and select this color here and connect this color here and select it. Okay, what I did is mistake is and select this one, select this BFE shader, I press alt out. Okay, now you can select this and select this one and move to the color 2. Now it's multiplied. Okay, and what we are going to do is we are going to use this fact and we are going to give the coloring for this. Okay, instead of red orange, I'm going to give it as brown and black. Okay, just make it big and select this and going for brown. Okay, let me go for orange only and make it dark. I go up down now, but it looks like different color for us, so you can change it for give it as orange and make it dark. Fine. Now in this, what we are going to do is, this is the one color, and we are going to play with this white also. What I'm going to do in this white, I'm going to select and I'm going to select this, and that white, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the light color for that. Okay, fine. Now our character is ready with these different colors, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give more shiny for this particular object, right? So okay, better, this is one option, let it be. So I want to keep shiny for this particular no, this is better, I think. Okay, fine. So now finally our character is ready, but we need to give a little bit darker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give some darkness color for this. Let's control space. I'm going to select brown color. Yeah, this could be okay. And let's see here that it looks different. Alt H to unhide everything, and it's not look like a brown for us. So I make it try to zoom here. This one doesn't look like red color actually. Okay, we can undo that. So one by one, let me try with color, because I'm just going to I'm I'm going to guide you how to do that. This is the orange. So here I require is orange color, but it's orange is okay, but we want a slightly different color is required for us. Fine. Instead of orange, let me go with some other color. Fine, it will be nice, I think. Go with pink and select this one and select this and match with pink. you see this, it doesn't look like pink color. Select this one and make it white. Okay, one by one we can do that. So we can change it and see, but still it's look like brown color. So we can change it to okay, finally we can go for the brown color like this, but everything it looks pretty how to say, it looks totally different. I think so. Fine, this looks better compared to before, and then we can this subsurface color instead of orange we can go a little bit the same. Fine. Okay, now it looks good. Fine, now the subdivision modifier we have added and it looks full red is nice. This one I'm going to change it a little bit lighter, and this also I'm going to change it a little bit lighter. This one let it be dark only, it's red looks nice. Fine. And this one I'm going to make it a little bit more darker. Fine, finally we got the output of our full character. It's ready, completed, and we go for the rendering. Okay, now it look nice. Now let me go for the final rendering option for this. Go to the layout, Z to go to the rendering view, and let me go for the modeling, and let me finally go for the rendering view. Okay, let me take it in this angle. Let me go for Control Alt 0 to go for the camera view, and go for N on the keyboard for opening the view panel, and camera lock view, and we can go align the cameras. So we can disable the cast shadow in Eve. Can go for the options here. Just a second. Here you can able to see the roughness. It looks pretty bad, so we can change this one now. Go to the control space and go to the shading option, and we can change this roughness value again to still it looks bad for us. Can you able to see this? So now we can able to see the difference now, or we can make it full shiny. Yeah, this looks better compared to before, like even full shiny. And we can reduce this also. Let me see and see the difference between that. Okay, okay, this also looks not bad, I feel. Okay, so for the rendering view, and in rendering view it looks exactly. So we can delete one lighting and see. Okay, we can go for control set. We can do for one thing better. Now it's okay, fine. So I don't think we can delete this both, and we can see the same how it looks. Yeah, this also looks better, I feel. Can do control Z and go for the cycling view, and we can view that how it looks. Go to the cycles, rendering. And we can increase the shine. Okay, this looks better finally in cycling view. Okay, can press Ctrl Alt 0 to lock the camera view and arrange it. So once it's rendering completed, I come back to you. Set, go to the material preview, and okay, this angle is good, I feel. So okay, after completing the render view, I come back to you. Yeah, rendering has been completed. So this is the output of our buddy animal character. So now I'm going to save this image. Save as. I'm going to desktop. I'm going to give us buddy. Okay. If you are new to the channel, subscribe the channel. If you like the video, give the like button. This video will be very long because I have started designing this without practice, because I want to show the error, what are the errors you will be facing while doing the designs. So it will be, you will understand easily how to solve the error always. Okay, bye bye.